Okay, we go 300 feet of line all the way to the beach. This is the St. Paddy's Day special. You don't look Irish.
That's racist.
I'm half Irish, so it's
so that's half racist.
This is half racist. Well, for my Irish friends out there, we're gonna celebrate today. Ian, I brought some supplies. So here's a few things we're gonna do. Special additive to the primer. Box of Lucky Charms.
Is it expired?
No. That's actually, it might be expired. We'll go with that, so that the lefties don't get after me for wasting a box of cereal. And there's a 4-leaf clover in this bag. There is one in there, so I'll add 1 4-leaf clover. And then when it comes time to clean out, this is, are you ready? This is the best part. Don't look yet. Don't look. We're gonna suck back a leprechaun.
25?
So we'll probably suck this back on the last 50 feet of hose today. What do you think? Think it'll work?
I think Sid has to wear that as his hard hat.
Let's see if it'll fit. Fit a 2.5-inch hose? It will. A little tight. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. It's gonna be perfect. Little leprechaun legs dangling out. This is great. Okay.
Look like Buster Plugs.
It actually does, doesn't it? Oh, I'm Buster Plugs. Can you do that with an Irish accent? Hey there, laddie. I'm Buster Plugs. Look at the Irish. Whereas we like, don't eat the Lucky Charms. That's for the primer, man.
No way, man. It's good shit.
Just don't touch the marshmallow ones.
Well,
That's gonna be our key to success on this prime.
We're putting it to good use.
Okay.
Hey, we could use this for sugar too.
We could, to kill the stuff at the end. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and also there's more. But wait, there's more. I also brought green food coloring, so we have proper green primer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Right. So let's let's see what we're doing here. So our setup here today, we're gonna pull this little pump in, pull it ahead a bit, and then get the mixer truck right back in and swing the chute over, get to the hopper. The reason being, this is a major bike lane, walkway. This is sacred. So we need to get that pump over so the mixer can get in far enough that he's not hanging out way into the bike lane here. It's a very busy bike lane in this neighborhood. So I'll show you what we're doing here. I'll show you what we're doing. I seriously am half Irish. And I know St. Paddy's Day is all about a good old time. I actually wanted to put some green beer in the primer, but since we're on the job site, I thought there's policies against that, so we're not going to go that far. We filmed the St. Patrick's Day special, where we primed out the line pump 300 feet with a box of Lucky Charms, and then we blew the lines out with a leprechaun stuffy.
Did you?
Yeah, we did. It's just for you.
No problem.
Would you find that offensive? I'm half Irish. It's okay.
I think you should do a potato or a spud.
Oh, or spud. Okay.
Potato, yeah.
Potato? Okay. Well, I figured a leprechaun was more clever. So stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
Okay, so it's got the Irish stamp of approval. Then I'm okay to air that. Okay, 100%. You heard it right here.
Paddy's Day.
So happy St. Paddy's Day. That's right. Drink your. Figured the Lucky Charms and food coloring are good enough in the 4-leaf clover. So we're going all the way down. All the way down to the beach. And I'll show you the view. Not too shabby, right? A little bit of a later start. Had to wait for the tide to go out. Yeah, so tide is out, footing is dry. We'll get some concrete here and pour this out. But yeah, we'll get the 45 or the 90-degree elbow. We'll hang that off the edge of the scaffold. Drop down about 25 feet, curl it back in the scaffold, level it out, drop down the remaining 20 feet. So we're not doing a 40-foot drop and risking segregation. We'll do, we're gonna do a ton of primer here today, probably like 3 buckets of bentonite. I don't want to risk this one, so we all set up here and we'll check back in. What are you wearing? That's gonna be the thumbnail right there. Okay. Okay, roll ahead, sir. Roll ahead. Okay, so the plan, the 90 here. Yep, taper down 2.5 there. We'll rope off to the tree here. What do you think? 3 buckets of primer, 1 bucket at the drop off the scaffold, 1 bucket halfway down the run here. And maybe to get started, we take a shot of concrete out of the reducer, throw a bucket of primer in there, and then connect up. What do you think? Right? Good. Okay, so 3 full buckets of primer. There's no way this could go wrong. Buster Plugs will not be visiting us today.
We're gonna do our little prayer.
Little prayer, yes. We will do a little prayer. Okay.
So we're not hooking this up yet?
I would
We'll put the Benny in here.
Sure, whatever you like, man. I personally like to leave the reducer on and put the Benny in the hose. And then you've already negotiated the reduction. And then when you put your primer in, there's no more reductions, right? That's what I would do.
Oh,
I'm not telling you how to do your job, but I would prime it through the taper, right? Just use a little bit of water in the material cylinders, prime it through the taper into the bucket, and the primer goes in the hose. That's how I would do it. But I'm not always right. Just the vast majority.
We know.
Just the vast majority of the time. Beautiful. I love this little elbow for this stuff. Super handy. I don't think we can suck that hat back. It looks too good on you. Look at that. You're in character. It's beautiful. The one hanging, I'm almost wondering about tying it off halfway as well, just to give it some support. Or maybe where it comes in at that cross brace.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't want it to vacuum in on itself under its own weight, you know what I mean? And anytime we stop the pump here, we definitely you have to fold the hose over. If you don't fold the hose over, it's going to direct gravity drain and the hose will vacuum itself in. So make sure to pinch it off.
You want to tie a point, kind of lift it up on an angle? Kind of.
Yeah, we'll play around with it a bit. We'll get a safety sling and another rope and we'll play around with it. We got lots of time. So.
Okay.
Beautiful. Yeah, this isn't as much hose as I thought. We have like 275 out. As long as we get the prime, negotiate that drop. So we're gonna put in, I'll put in a bucket of thinner bentonite and then a thick bucket behind it, just so that it clings to the walls of that hose, so it slows the concrete down.
Heads up.
We could we could play around with the plastic bags if we wanted.
No.
You don't want a plastic bag? Okay. Just
Only
lots
if
of
it's
bentonite? Only if it's Buc-ee's? I actually have a Buc-ee's. I do.
Let's do plastic bag if we go straight down.
Oh, you have a plastic bag. We could put one right. It might not be a terrible idea to throw it right there. It's like a gas station with a massive convenience store. It's crazy. A little tiny hole. We need to poke a hole. Come on, you got anything sharp? Here. Oh. Here comes the combat knife. Just a little tiny one. There we go. Right through the face. Right through Bucky's little nose. Good job. Okay. Beautiful. So that'll hold the primer back, and we'll ideally have this whole hose full of primer until the concrete gets to it, and boosh, away it goes. What do you think? It's gonna work?
Hope so.
Hope so. Like your attitude. Like your attitude. A little more confidence would be appreciated, but I like the positive attitude. Okay. Where do you want to rope it up to? Just go off of here then. Okay. Do you want to go up a little higher? Go to the next one? That's what I was thinking. Up the next bar. Oh, there you go. That way the hose isn't pulling itself down the stairs while we're pumping. And take a little bit of weight off of this too. So beautiful. I think we're pretty good here. I don't want to choke mid hose, because if it chokes down and causes us to plug mid hose, it's going to suck. So we're carrying the weight here, and we're taking some load off at the end there. So we're hanging like 15 feet of hose. So I think we're good. Choke this here. Who knows how to do those fancy knots where you can like shorten the rope? Do you know how to do that? All right, you like take that and then yeah. All right. How you? Okay, you show me.
I don't know any better.
Oh yeah. That's how you rope a hog. I don't know that you rope hogs. Stop eating all the cereal. We need that. You've eaten half the box, man. I'm gonna plug out now. We should have brought some milk too. Okay, primer time.
Use the prime.
What's that?
How much you actually use the prime?
We're good.
We'll evaluate as we're mixing. I mean, obviously this is just fun. We don't want it to compromise the success of the pour. So, okay, let's mix some primer up.
You could only use this much.
I'll be the boss of that. It was my idea. But if it doesn't work, it's your idea. Okay, so let's get the Muddy Feet tub and the powdered bentonite and rock and roll. A little more? Oh yeah. I give it a lot more. Give her the whole thing. Yeah. Getting close, Nate. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I love it. Okay. Right there. The lucky charm, what could go wrong? All right, so we're pretty much set here. Okay, one bucket in here and we'll roll it into the elbow. Roll it into the vertical section. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. Now we'll roll it. Get it into that vertical hose. The bag will hold it back. Okay.
Change the clamp.
The other thing I want to do, let's get a half a bucket of thick stuff. Just so that when it drops through, it'll hold the concrete back a bit. And then we'll do the other half a bucket of thick stuff, a couple hoses back. Woo! Okay. There we go. So we'll do a half a bucket of that thick stuff where we just were.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bud. That's Canadian. We're supposed to talk like we're Irish for this video. Hi there, laddie. It's a good looking primer there, laddie.
Oh, laddie and the beast.
Okay, you want to put the other stuff in here and roll it back? That's a good idea, right? Yeah. Oh, like that. Love it. Okay, roll her back up the hill.
Oh, okay, I'll do it.
Quinn, hey, come on, new guy, get in there. You got your green shirt on. You obviously want to be part of this special video. You dressed for it. There you go. So roll that back, and then we'll reconnect up to this. And you know how many comments are going to say that we should have put a ball ahead, right, Ian? And why don't we put a ball ahead?
Because we have 4 buckets of Benny.
Well, no, and also because it's honestly never worked for us before. I've tried it, hardball, softball, water paper, tried it all. With our mix, it doesn't really work. I need to see somebody do it in person, really. Hands-on in-person training, and then I'll revisit it. But we've tried it a dozen times over the years, and it's just never worked. I think it's the sand, the type of sand, and the amount of sand in our mix just doesn't jive. So give it a leprechaun a test fit in the hose and see what you think. Yeah, okay. So I would go head first with it.
Look at that, that's perfect. Just
You think
this
so?
part.
No, but you need to put the whole thing in. That's. And like maybe if we put a sponge in behind it, just to make sure. I just don't want it to get stuck in the hose.
I think it will.
That's gonna be really difficult to explain.
Oh goodness.
Is it that tight? Yeah, let me. I feel like maybe. Yeah. Let me try.
Maybe if you go legs first.
You know, I had it
Oh.
You know, it's his little arms. Yeah, they get... Okay. The positioning of his little arms is critical. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that'll blow out for sure. Making some executive decisions here. Do we suck it back or do we try and blow out with it?
Blow out with it.
Thanks. I just worry if it gets stuck, we're gonna look like jackasses.
That's why
You know, and we do not want to look like jackasses. Well, if it gets stuck, we just bleed the air off, go down the hose, put the sponge in, and then pull this hose back and suck it back. Right? Yeah. Yeah, probably. Okay. I say we try and blow them out then. Okay.
It's called a leprechaun.
Leprechaun.
Not a
Because you can
leprechaun
do
knot.
it. Yeah, not a leprechaun. What did you just say? You're not steal my child's cereal, sir. You see the 4-leaf clover? We're celebrating St. Paddy's Day by priming out with the luck of the Irish.
Did you hear it's matcha? Try it.
No. What do you think? It actually does.
I think gravity is gonna help you.
Yeah, it's not nearly as green as I'd hope, but we'll roll with it. This might actually work out better than I thought. Get this truck right off the road. I hope. Oh yeah, love it. How did we do? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not bad at all. Beautiful. And one more.
Oh.
Oh, I like that. Come on. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Woo. We'll pump a little more. Okay, hold on. Okay, connector up, away we go. Get your camera rolling, kiddo. You think we need this? No. Pin it and sling it. Pin it and sling it.
I just put it right there.
Yeah. Yep. There you go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Just let me get down there first. Let us get down there before you start. You want the primer in the form or outside? We could skim it in the bottom of the form if that's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it would make it a little bit white and they just didn't want to do it.
Here it comes. You can hear it moving. Yeah, we're still moving. No, you're still moving. Hey, Quinn, stop walking on the rocks for a second. Just so I can hear this. Oh, it's close. Oh, it sounds a little... Oh, okay. Keep her going. Keep her going. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Keep her going. Keep her going. We're good. And that is how you prime out with the luck of the Irish. Yes, obviously with how deep this is, we're not too concerned about that skim of primer on the bottom. What's that? So one shot, that's pretty good. It got pretty crunchy coming down, I could hear it. Yeah. But yeah, we used a lot of bentonite. I think it's just a pretty gritty mix in general. It still sounds... The marshmallows?
Marshmallows.
I think it was the purple horseshoes, to be honest. Beautiful. Just make a run here and check in on our hose, see everything's working. Make sure nothing's rubbing or catching or do anything we don't want it to do. Good job, Bucky's Peg. You done it again. Very happy with that prime. Very, very happy indeed. We did it, one shot. One shot prime.
What did you say? 4 bucks?
4, yeah. It's about what it takes for me. I got a bit of a slump as far as priming goes. I'd say we just broke out.
Drivers.
Well, I'd say this is going fairly great. What do you think? It's the hat, man. It's the lucky hat. We can't suck that back into the pump now. I don't know. I feel like it's a curse if we do. Nice greasy mix. Yeah, it's just that first half of meter was pretty crummy, right? That's great now. Yeah, so what this becomes is like a terrace level, concrete stairs that come down to it, and then basically a patio railing or patio area with a nice railing and whatnot, and hang out and look out onto the ocean. Beautiful when it's done. Amazing. All right, tail end of the first load here. The 2 loads coming. 20 cubic meters coming. Measures up at about 17. So we'll get a little bit of extra because we cannot be short on this. It'll be a major pain in the butt. So the second load will probably start at this end, work back towards the middle, and then we can blow out right in the center of the footing, right up against the embankment when we go to clean out here. Almost empty?
Almost.
So in case we have a wait for the next truck, we've been wetting up the hopper as the mud goes in on this the tail end of this load. And then when we stop to brake, or stop to wait for the next truck, we'll kink that hose over. I'm normally not a fan of kinking the hoses over on a line pump because it kind of breaks the fabric weave on them. But in a situation like this, we didn't kink it over. That's all going to drain down, and potentially the hose will suck itself in like a sock as it empties. So we're going to kink it over to make sure everything stays nice and full of concrete. So. I guess they consider that a a calculated loss. That part of the scaffold. Beautiful mud. Recent. I believe it'll have a corrosion inhibitor in it because of the salt water. Almost empty, eh, Ian? Almost empty. There we go. First load's done.
Okay, hose is kicked. Do not pump on. What?
It's one of these beaches down here in high school where we used to come to get drunk.
Do you ever go underneath the Lions Gate?
No, isn't that where hobos hang out?
No, no, no.
Let's see if we can't skip a rock here. Find a nice flat one. That's decent. Hey, we got her. Look at that. Quite a spot here. Glad we tied off here. A little something like that. That little guy. You get rubbing on that, and that'll make for a bad day. Especially with the cost of these hoses these days. Wow. Once again, glad we have the 2" by 2" mesh screen in place. Couple little treats. But yeah, that 2x2 wire mesh. As long as you got a good working grate mounted vibrator, it'll cut down on plugs in a 2.5" hose by like 95%. It takes something really unique in shape to get through that and still be able to plug a 2.5" hose. So make your day a lot easier having one of these guys for sure. This whole time we're messing around with lumber and other reducers and cones and pylons, and this whole time the answer was right here. Behold the Mud Demon pumper cradle. The best part, it's got a strap. It has a provision for a strap. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. So I love about this little truck mounted pump. So compact for stuff like this. A trailer pump here, we would have been screwed. So the wiener pump comes through again. All right, here we go. Load number 2. And this will be lots of concrete. We're gonna have a little bit of leftovers here, which is okay. So Ian and I were discussing for the blowdown, making certain not to pump air through the system. When I'm blowing out horizontal line, I will often do that just so there's less resistance in the line. The blowdown is easier. But with a straight vertical drop like this, I don't want to do that. If we end up with voids, the vertical drop, there's a chance of segregating things in the line. So when we're blowing through a vertical drop like this, we'll stop right away, we'll fold the hose over, we'll get our sponge and everything in there, or in today's case a leprechaun apparently, and unkink the hose, then turn the air on. You sure you want to do that to this little guy? It's only $5. I can get another one from the dollar store anyhow, so.
He's asking for it.
Yeah.
Look at this, Mr. Busted Plugs.
Oh boy. I got it. You know what his name is? What his name is?
There he is.
Buster McPlugs. Eh? Huh? See what I did there? Yeah, we'll wet up the blowdown for sure.
Last 2 meters, give me some concrete.
Just start wetting the last hopper. It's fine. I don't want it too wet for the blowdown because it's a vertical drop, right? So keep it a little bit tighter. Remember at Jenkins those couple times, maybe it was just Ian and I, when we got it too wet and we segregated it going down the hill and we went to blow out and it jammed up on us? Yeah, so we're at a low tide right now. It's 2:30 in the afternoon and the water won't come back up on this until 2 a.m. this morning. By that time it'll be rock hard. Okay, so we got the driver to wet up the last little bit in the truck. So we go to blow out here. Got nice wet mud in the hoses for an easier blowdown. Pump a bit more, cut them off, blow the lines out, and hopefully have enough, but not too much. All right, we will now break off and blow out. Okay, so the game plan is you run the air, Sid's gonna chase the leprechaun through the hose, he'll have the radio, and I'll be the meathead at the end of the hose.
Okay.
Ready to take abuse?
Full blast.
No, don't do that to me. Don't forget your leprechaun. You're forgetting something. It's the Mick hose clean out. Okay. Yeah, pull it back a stroke, sure. He did, yeah. 4. They will. I feel like I need to do this part because I got to check here. No, we made an executive decision. You think we should soak him with some water too? Whatever.
Water?
Yeah, well, let's ramrod him in there first. It's okay. Stuff him in with the hoe. Get the hoe handle and stuff him in there real good.
Oh, right in between. Sorry, McPluggin. These cave divers, I tell you.
Little dribble of water. Just to seal our buddy up.
Putting a ball behind that, right?
No, he says the ball he has gets stuck, so no. You see how tight that's fit? We don't need a ball. We'll check the hoses when we're done, right?
Let me,
Let's get our gear ready. Okay. Heck yeah. Wow. Okay. That's all right. Okay. Okay.
so I can turn these two on.
Okay, I'm gonna go down. Give her. Oh, it's still kinked, isn't it?
No, I left it
You
unkinked.
did? You did. Okay. Give her a little shot. Let's just make sure this is gonna move. Give her some air. You guys got your radios, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's.
Is it open?
Oh yeah. It's flying, buddy.
They're on?
Wait till I get down there. Yeah, wait till I get down below. Let me get some glasses if we're gonna be on the end.
Yeah, go over here.
Okay.
Super high.
Sid, hold up. Hold up. I don't know where. Over here. You want it here?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. we go. Maybe? Oh yeah, you can hear it right there. Hey! Okay, Quinn, it's your job. It's your job to retrieve the sponge. What do we got? Is there a stick I can grab that with? Shovel retrieval. I need that. There you go. It's our St. Paddy's Day hose clean out. The not so lucky Irishman. Anyhow, that worked pretty good actually. Let's see how the hoses look. Oh, mint. Oh yeah, hoses are great. And that's how you clean out a concrete pump with a leprechaun, right? Right.
Is the elevator in service?
Thanks, Bucky. You done good. I think our little buddy here is going to live to see another day. You, my friend, may have to get sucked back through the hose into the hopper sometime next week. We're not done with you yet. No, we're not, sir. Let's see how clean this one is. About halfway up the system here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And we're not going to BS you or lead you astray. We actually did end up putting a sponge in behind that leprechaun, which is why the hoses are so clean. That's what we always do. Sponge, no water necessary, and they come out looking like this. No need for water. All right, just packing up here. And by the time this video comes out, by the time we're watching this, we should be in possession of our new that one. Can you believe those things come on 4 axles in Europe? That's crazy. Anyhow, our new 56 meter arrives about 3 days from now, so that's going home with Mike, and Mike's going to study up on the weekend and get ready for the delivery of the new machine. Okay, we're done. It's safe to say we had the luck of the Irish with us. Full pull prime, fantastic blowout, no plugs. The leprechaun lived to see another day, and even the Bucky's bag. We'll use that a few times too. So anyhow, yeah, that's today's video. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all our Irish friends out there. Some of the finest people to work with in our industry. A lot of great Irish tradespeople. From what I understand, they have a really good Red Seal trades program over there. So they turn out some fine carpenters and all sorts of fine tradespeople in the construction sector. So happy St. Paddy's Day to you guys, and happy St. Paddy's Day, I guess, to half of me. I don't know if it's this half, that half, this half, that half, who knows, but I'm half Irish, so I can celebrate. We can all celebrate, right? But anyhow, we happen to be at the Bauma Construction Show this April in Germany. I will be there. You can find me at the Putzmeister booth, as well as meandering around the show. It'll be my first time there. First time to Germany, first time to the Bauma show, so I'm super excited about that. So I'd love to meet some of the European viewers of the channel. It would be awesome. That'd be super exciting. So if you can make it out, come by the Putzmeister booth and say hello. I will have stickers, maybe a couple hats, maybe a couple t-shirts, but definitely a lot of stickers. So till next time, keep on pumping, and we'll catch you on the next one. We're gonna show Muddy Feet how a city pump works. We'll show them how to get out of here. Okay, we're gonna show Muddy Feet what a real pump turns like getting out of here, right? We're gonna show them up. You wanna say happy St. Paddy's Day before we go?
Happy St. Paddy's Day.
There you go. You make it look so easy.
Oh my, I just had to back up and turn.
Oh, little Jewel might break her little toe doing that.
Yeah. Jeff would have been like, oh, let's give this to AJ's.
Oh, yeah, we don't, there's probably a tariff on that anyhow now. We can't do that.